Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished the office complex and got Ralph to his interview. I'm curious about something. If I don't go down these stairs, what happens here? Nothing changes, they stay the same, still interviewing. Okay, great. Brewing Vats. As Bithra descended the stairs, a pungent smell wafted into his nostrils. It was similar to some of the potions he had to consume so often in his line of work, but it seemed fresher and with a hint of something else he couldn't recognize. The bubbling vats strewn about the lower floor confirmed his suspicions. This was a potion brewing facility running at full capacity. His attention was drawn to a nearby vat, spilling its contents onto the floor as it boiled over. Whoever had been attending to the chemistry here seems to have left in a hurry. Huh, I thought Glothorid had a total monopoly on the DIA's potion supply. I guess there's finally some local competition. Wonder if they use the same ingredients. Okay, so like the beginning of the idea for the story for this hold overall came from, there was like one throwaway line in some level intro text in Journey to Rooted Hold saying something about, somebody from Glothorid made some comment about potions. I did a generous extrapolation of that to say that in the 8th, Glothorid kind of has a monopoly on potion brewing, and that's where everything that the DAA uses comes from. So they're the suppliers. Bithra's in Ethelna here, and this is the rival startup, starting up their own potion brewing business locally. So that's what's going on here. This is the vat that's spilling out, by the way. I think if I wait, I scripted a little, yeah, this one's boiling over. Let's see the level text if I go back. Bithra walked back up the stairs to check again if anyone was around yet. It looked even more deserted than before. So I guess the interview's over, because both of these have left to go somewhere else. I think this door is just permanently open now. Yeah, okay. So no more scripting needed for that. Health will magically reappear in the secret room if I need him there. Okay, so Brewing Vats, the entrance. This room is likely to give me some trouble because I often forget what the trick is. I think at this particular moment I do remember it, but this is a very tricky room. Kind of a stumbling block for a lot of people, I think. And I might be one of those people right now. So, speed potion locked behind a door here. A bunch of stuff that's not accessible from here. You gotta get in from the south. 3 pressure plates, all of which have ortho squares on them and open the way for this adder. Adder coming down here. This is a east force arrow. Adder would probably eat a puff. And so wait, what's up with this? Okay, that's opened by that. Alright, so the adder has to make a full tour around here. Step on this while living. Get in here to die and open the way to the speed potion. So that's what I get from the east side. On the west side, I just have to kill the adder. On the hot tile, because there's no way to... Wait a second. Do I spot a break? I think I might spot a break. Mimic potion seems about the same. Guess you can't really change this recipe too much. Oops, I broke the room. Why did I find these now and not during testing? Ah! Okay, well, there's a trivial break in this room. That's really annoying. Why is this water instead of like... Oh no, there's a reason it's water. How did I not think of this? Why did I think of it now? Ah! I was hoping this hold had survived publication without any major breaks like that one and the one on the last level, but no, it sure did not. And like there's some important dialogue I see when I drink the speed potion. So he talks about the mimic potion here. Let's pretend I didn't spot that break. And place a mimic. Seems about the same. Alright, so if I get myself a couple of mimics here, right, so anyway, the task to do here. To keep the adder alive going in there, I need to kill all but one puff in here. Doing that can be accomplished by mimics helping me out in a formation such as this. I think this thing is here for easy repositioning. Is this going to... let's see. So this won't quite work on its own. I can at least get that many, and then, like... Maybe if I offset like this. As this mimic steps on here, it breaks one thing. Then I do that, then I juggle, and it's no good. So I think I need a B-throw to be the one on the east. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Why do I have my sword right now? Let's just rejiggle everybody to where they need to be. And orientations need to change a bit. And now I can't do that to you as easily. If I do this, it still doesn't work. Yeah, that's right. This is the annoying formation. Okay, that's the orientation I want for you. And now you need... Okay, move order is such that... something something, you know. Alright, you have a sword for the moment, that's fine. That's the way you need to be. Alright, put that sword down, get a staff back. And that's pretty close to the formation I need, I think. Oops. This might work. So I approach like this. Push that north. That's going to destroy this puff on that one before the adder has a chance to eat this, thereby making him only eat one puff. Okay. So that's cool. This is open. Hey, this one tastes kind of sweet and fruity. I could get used to this. So B-Throw is enjoying the way that these particular brewers brew their potions. So I have a speed potion now. What does that mean for over here? So we got like, well, this is a tar blob, which can't be perturbed by any weapon that I have in here. That has to be fully clear with the adder on this side for the adder to die, ignoring the way that I found to break it. And this orb releases the adder. So adder comes out here, eats one tar blob. If I just do that, what happens? Tar babies stay on there, and I can't push them anywhere. I can push them there. Okay, well that's almost the start of something. Alright, so anyway, that's not what I do. So if when I hit this orb, everybody had a stick inside the tar blob, then that would do what I wanted, right? I do happen to know the room is constructed to make that impossible, but let's just look at what it would look like if I were to be able to do that. Okay, so now B-Throw's facing slightly wrong with respect to those, so if I just turn... So if I swap mimics, I don't think move order matters here. Let's see, so I want you to be... Oh boy. Everybody's getting disrupted at once. You need to turn right, which means we turn left while you're stunned. Oh right, speed potion. Wait for you to unstun and wait. That's not right. Right, so you keep on turning that same direction. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so we got our... No, that will not do. I just undid my work. So you need to turn the other way. Huh. So even with a speed potion, non-full turn stun is still the same length. So that just ends as soon as it starts. That's how that works. Okay, that's the orientation I want. There we go. So yeah, what this looks like is you really want to get Oops. Everybody on here at once, but the ortho squares don't allow that. Like, I can get the mimics on, and then B-throw later. Right, so let's see, if I were to have had my staves like that, do this, put staves there, that's pretty good. But now that one tar baby is still there, and there's nothing much I can do about it. What kind of arrow is this? Southwest? North? Okay, yeah, so that tar baby can't go anywhere. So the trick that's real hard to see that I have trouble remembering about this, I'm remembering right now, is that Beethro actually wants his... No, he can't have his sword because there are Ormites there. Beethro does want a staff, but he wants his orientation to be a little different with respect to the mimics. I want... yeah, this one. Which means that you need to turn counterclockwise once. Alright, so we need to get together, and you're kind of like super in my way. That doesn't stun you. Oh boy. Alright, how do I make you do what I want you to do? Like this? Okay, is that what I want? Yes. Alright. Split apart. No, don't do that. Stun's weird because of the speed potion. Because it lasts longer, potentially. Alright, now B-throw, you need to be like one south, I think. This is very fiddly. Yeah, this is definitely a room where it's both hard to see what to do and hard to actually do it. So in this orientation, turn to hit the orb. Turn to block tar babies from existing. Wait. That gets eaten. B-throw goes here. And then since I'm here with a staff, there's this one magic spot. That's a North Force arrow, which is actually pretty hard to see. I mean, I guess you can see it with tar transparency, assuming you have that on. But otherwise, you'll just have to right-click the thing to see it. I can sploosh that in the water right there before the adder moves. It's a very specific trick. I wonder how many people just broke this room by pushing a sword mimic across there. Probably a lot. Can I see Caravelnet demos from here? Which F key is that? Not that one. Not that one. F6. I'm not connected to Caravelnet. Okay, these are demos from my testing. So, alright. Well, yeah, this player profile is not connected to Caravelnet. I'll avoid that particular source of sadness for me, I guess. Just hope other people didn't see that break and solve this the right way. The right way, you know. Okay. This room I barely remember. What did I do here? I remember kind of what it's about. So 3 adders. Huh. Okay, there is one potion here. I was just gonna say, like, this potion level has a room without potions in it, but no. Does have a mimic potion there. So I get a spear for mud cutting. 3 little adders. Yeah, okay, so here's this snake length gating mechanism again. 3 of them. These are all the same length, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, this toggles those, this toggles those, this toggles those, and as soon as one serpent goes into one of them, no one else can follow. And the reason I want them here is to gain access to the mimic potion to kill this one, and then the other 3 heads will be here, here, and here. So when I place that mimic, it'll actually be able to stab those. Okay, I don't see any obvious breaks here. So these need to be longer, and the only thing for them to eat is mud babies. There's a bunch of, like, complicated lock mechanisms here. Okay, so I remember how to use these, I think, but let's do this technique of just observing the room state that I can see, and work from visible stuff to deduce what to do here. So right, this adder must die. All 4 of these have to. This one is the one that's out of reach. So these 3 will probably help reach the out of reach one. I need the Mimic Potion, which means putting something on those. The only something that can go there without somebody like Bithro getting stuck is adders. So these all have to be length 6, I believe? 7? Yeah, it's 7. Okay, so they all have to be length 7. There too. So each... No, wait, what? Oh, number 3, 2 tiles. So each one has to eat 5 mud babies. Alright, so how much mud is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. Some of this is inedible. Hold on, okay, so tail here, head here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so yeah, so 8 is the length that I want. So each of these has to eat 6 mud babies to be at the correct length to go into their own respective locks. What's this? That lets that adder out. These 2 let the adders out in different ways. This one closes that door. So anyway, interact with orbs to release adders. And just make sure they eat a tasty meal. So when I step on this, that closes, and I can reopen it exactly twice. Getting out here involves hitting both of those orbs, so I better make these trips count. Okay, so I think I remember the way I want to do this is to poke... Do I do that, I think? That's 3, that's 6. Then with those 6, I can go in here. Yeah, okay. So that just kind of works itself out that I can stash some mud babies in here. There's a mechanism here that allows that adder to get into this chamber and eat its meal that's stored away for it. This will close these, right? Yes, okay. So there's the adder food for that. Now this mud is being vulnerable to being eaten by an adder. I don't need loose mud babies. I don't have enough mud to make loose mud babies here, so I have to stab this one this way. That was really allocated for the south one of these, wasn't it? So I'm not making this easy on myself by doing this. In fact, I think it's probably impossible like that. Alright, let's do this differently. That's not requiring any spear stabs, but it's a useful tool to have around. So it's the one I'm going to use. Alright, so this will be eaten by this adder, these will be eaten by this adder, these, if I stab the middle, this is why the spear is necessary, will be eaten by the south adder. Alright, food for you. Once you figure out what to do, this is a room where it's only hard to see what to do. Actually executing it is pretty simple. There's a little bit of snake manipulation involved. I don't have to do these all at once. I can do one at a time, right? Alright, you eat all those, and then get away to me. You can go north. You can. You chose not to, though. Alright, what about here? You can go north, like, sure, that works. Alright, let's do this one next. So from here, I need to manipulate you. You're horizontal right now. That's... oh no, you were vertical. My mistake. You were? No. It's just that... oh shoot, you did what I didn't want you to do. Okay, so I need verticality. That's fine. I can just wait a moment and get it. Okay, so vertical means if I step south, you'll go east. No, it doesn't, because north is open. Okay, well, I have a tunnel I can use. That's nice. Let's do that. Oops, that takes me... Oh, no, that's right. That tunnel is a one-way. I can't come back after I tunnel. I can go in... Oh, no, I can't. Because of the tunnel, I can't go in there directly. Alright. Well, this is being made real awkward for me. What if we do this instead? You just come up there and eat that. That's the easy way. And move order makes that pretty friendly to just do. Alright, you. Let's go north. Thanks. Very cooperative. Do I want the close one? No, I want the far one. Oops. Chomp, chomp. Chomp, 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 chomp. Oop! Don't do that yet. Gotta wait for you to be in the right place. Your tail's uncomfortably elevated, so you'll just have to slither forward to fix that. Okay, so this one's to the south. A little more annoying to get into. So I basically probably want you pretty far up north. And coming to me like that... no, I didn't want you that far north. I want you down here. Let's see, where exactly do I want you to be? Actually, this'll do fine, won't it? No. No, it won't. Can you, like... What is the comfortable way to do this? Like, it's south and west. The two hard directions. I guess I want to be behind your head in this row while you land here on a vertical preference, so I can go south and bring you south. Sounds like a possible plan. You're gonna lose your length there, though. You gotta keep your bigness. It's important. If I allowed you to go here, that would not work. Okay, you're vertical now, you'll just make it in. There we go, that worked. Okay. Let's drink that potion. Put this dude here, and since it has a spear, I have to go specifically in that direction to make my killing moves. But I can kind of multitask as I go out of here. I can't give you a sword. Here we go. Bump moves. Okay, and that's how you do that. And this room, this is kind of a break from all the puzzly stuff, and it's pretty much just a simple tar clearing with dagger room. So tar mothers are going to make that grow, of course. So right, growing tar blob. Right, so if I try to stab these gel blobs to get at the mimics to kill those, I'll find that it's pretty hazardous and I can't actually get out of this situation with a dagger alive. So I'm going to need help from tar. And that requires a specific shape. Let's see, from here I have to be able to... I think this shape will do for you. Yeah, so just dynamics of dagger and gel babies. I have to run directly away and have a corner to scrape things off. So I manufacture my corner out of tar, and now I'm going to have to do it again in another spot. So best place for a scraping corner. I may have just made that real awkward to cut. No, it's fine. Okay, so this gives me a scraping corner for you. Oh shoot, well it does that too. Alright, so can I clean that up real quick? No. No, that will not clean up quick. Will it? Just a little too slow. That should be sufficient. Ooh, careful. Alright, so now I need a scraping corner for both of you. There is one for this corner right now. Nice. I might be able to survive this. I am. Dagger's pretty cool sometimes. Yeah, I end up with an awkward little tar blob there. Maybe it's fine. Oh man, the combo indicator. I almost never see that in one of my holds. Okay, that's almost good. That should work, except it's going to grow before I get to it. Alright, so I'm going to have to... There is a tar gate here, by the way, so I'm going to have to clean up this tar by the end of the room, so let's be thinking about that now. When I was trying out this room, I found that it was best to keep an eye on the tar and, like, clean it up as I go, because, like, if I let it get out of control, it's just much more of a pain. I don't have to interact with these tar mothers yet, so I can just be cleaning this up. Alright, you need to take a better shape. You haven't. You need to. I don't think this is cuttable right now, is it? I can reduce it, and sufficient reduction will lead to cuttable shapes, eventually. That looks cuttable. If I can survive doing it. There we go. Okay, tar cleared, gel cleared, only tar mothers left. All mimic potions accessible. I had to place them on the fire trap. I could kill my mimics, they'll probably just die naturally as I do this process. There goes one of them. Alright, and that's my way out. It's also my way to a secret room. So secret variant of that room. No tar this time. Instead I get a decoy potion. So I have one decoy here to place wherever I want in this room, and since I learned the corner scraping principle, I just need... Let's see, ideal would be like one thing here and one thing there, but I don't get that. I can have... What can I have that's useful here? Actually, with one decoy, how do I do this? So I have to take the dagger, because that's the only way in there. This tunnel doesn't go back. I have to clear all the gel. So, like, the number of possible orientations here is pretty limited. Oh, that actually works for everything, doesn't it? Yes, okay, so I think that's a valid answer. One of several. Right, gel mothers, because the gel is disconnected, will not actually grow any of the gel in this room. Okay, yeah, so just have to create that corner in all 4 directions. So, yeah, so I just need this cross pattern in the center clear with one of these 4 orthogonal squares filled. Any one will do. So yeah, this is just kind of a spot the pattern room. Alright. That's done. Oops, okay, you gotta place it in the opposite corner. Can't place it in the same corner because you can't keep moving in that direction. Alright. So yeah, that's break time in the brewing vats. Everything else is gonna be pretty much pure puzzle. Okay, that's a pretty good start. This is, most of the levels in this hold are fairly squarish. I think this one is roughly 9x9, this being an exception. Kind of breaks the pattern, but yeah, like if I were to walk around this outer ring, it would take me on a loop around here. Then there's a center room, and there might be another secret somewhere. Okay, I'm sad that I found another room break, but them's the breaks. That's what you get. Pretty unavoidable. Alright, I'll see you next time for probably not the rest of this level, because I happen to know one of the hardest rooms in the hold is here. But maybe I can get the required rooms at least? Anyway, I'll see you then.